Let's be honest. Are you really getting the most out of your marketing technology? It's a huge question for every single marketer out there. You've made the investment, you've got the tools, but are you actually unlocking their full power? Well, today, we're going to dive into exactly how to do that. So let's kick things off with a number that, well, it might hit a little too close to home. According to Gartner, marketers like us are only using about a third of their MarTech's capabilities. Just 33%. That is a massive amount of potential just left on the table. And look, this isn't just you. It's a super common challenge. If you've ever had that nagging feeling that your fancy software could be doing more, you're definitely not alone. That other 67%, that's not a failure. That's a huge opportunity for improvement, for efficiency, and for some serious growth. To unlock all that potential, we really need a big shift in how we think. The old way was to set it and forget it. You launch a tool and just kind of hope for the best. The better way is a constant loop. You set it, track it, and tweak it. It's all about making continuous, small improvements. Okay, so this whole journey of improvement, it really rests on three core pillars. And our first one is all about making data your North Star. This is where we stop relying on hunches and start using cold, hard evidence. I love this analogy because it just captures the whole idea of data-driven tuning perfectly. See, it's not about one massive, risky overhaul of everything. Nope. It's about small, consistent adjustments. You taste the tea, you think, maybe a bit weak, and you steep it a little longer next time. That's exactly how we should be approaching our marketing. And the process itself is actually pretty simple. So step 1, you taste. That means you measure your KPIs. Step 2, you identify where things could be better. Maybe there's a drop-off in your funnel somewhere. Step 3, you make a small tweak. And step 4, and this is the most important one, you repeat the whole thing, tracking the results to see if your little change actually worked. Now, this all sounds great in theory, right? But it hits a brick wall if your data is all siloed off in different systems. I mean, what happens when your email platform has absolutely no idea what your CRM is doing? And that is why integration is so critical. When your tools work together, the result isn't just better data for you. It's a seamless, beautiful experience for your customer. They hear one amazing symphony, not just a bunch of disconnected instruments making noise. Let me show you a real-world example of this in action. Legal in general was really struggling with this fragmented data problem. But by integrating their systems, they could act in real time. So when a customer abandoned an application, bam, the system could instantly tell a call center to reach out. And the result? Get this, a staggering 54% higher conversion rate on those rescued applications. That's the power of integration right there. This brings us perfectly to our second pillar, because once you have that solid integrated data foundation in place, you can bring in a seriously powerful accelerator, artificial intelligence. For years and years, so much of marketing has been about reacting, right? Or reacting to what customers do, reacting to campaign results, reacting to shifts in the market. But AI totally changes the game. With things like predictive analytics, we can finally move from just reacting to being proactive, to anticipating what's next. We can start to forecast customer needs and predict outcomes, which lets us stay one step ahead. I think this is the perfect way to look at it. AI isn't some magic black box you just turn on. It's more like a partner that you have to train. You've got to tell it what you want and correct it when it gets things wrong. But if you give it that continuous guidance, it learns to anticipate your needs perfectly, becoming this absolutely invaluable assistant. I mean, think about it. AI can basically act as a tireless marketer on your team, working 24/7. It can score leads to help your sales team focus their efforts. It can personalize your website content for every single visitor, and it can analyze social media sentiment to catch problems before they blow up. So we've got the data, we've got the AI to accelerate it, but there's one final, absolutely essential component that makes the whole thing work. The people, the humans behind the screen. A piece of technology is only ever as effective as the team that's using it. You can have the best, most expensive tools in the entire world, but without the right skills and knowledge, the humanware, if you will, all that potential just stays locked away. Let's circle all the way back to that statistic from the beginning. That 67% of untapped potential, a huge chunk of that is, you guessed it, a skills gap. It's not that the features don't exist, it's that teams often just don't know how to use them. Closing this gap is absolutely critical. So how do we do it? We empower our teams. And that means investing in actual training and certifications. It means breaking down those silos and getting marketing, sales, and IT to actually talk to each other and collaborate. And it means encouraging your people to get out there and learn from their peers in industry communities and forums. Okay, so you've tuned with data, you've accelerated with AI, and you've upskilled your team. Now, how do you prove it was all worth it? Well, it comes down to that old saying, you can't improve what you don't measure. Proving your success is what makes this whole continuous improvement thing a real loop. You have to make your wins tangible. Don't just say things got better. Show that your lead conversion rate went up by 2 whole percentage points. Show that you eliminated 5 hours of mind-numbing manual work every week. These are the kinds of metrics that show real bottom-line business impact. So there you have it. The journey to unlocking your MarTech's full potential isn't just one thing, it's a cohesive strategy. It all starts with a foundation of clean, integrated data. Then it gets accelerated by the proactive power of AI. And finally, it's all driven by an empowered, skilled team of people. So I'm going to leave you with this question. I want you to really think about your own work. What's just one small tweak you could make to a process or a tool starting tomorrow? And, maybe more importantly, how would you measure its success to prove that it worked? Because that is where the art of continuous improvement really begins.